Stadium. My name is Emily, and I've been an animal trainer now for 11 years. And being an animal trainer, it's not just a job, it's a way of life. We have dedicated our professional and our personal lives to these animals. It is a huge responsibility, but the ultimate privilege to be able to care for, teach, learn from, and build strong relationships with these 5 amazing killer whales. We are honored that we get to share what we have learned through our relationships with all of you today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors
keep our whales both active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today, and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help strengthen social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just one of the reasons why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca. Their common name is killer whale, and each of our 5 whales have their own personal names. We have our 3 females, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. And joining us right here are our 2 males, Kayukit and Tuar. Kamea is the youngest whale of our pod at 9 years old. Her mother, Takara, is the oldest whale at 31 years old. Takara is also the matriarch of our pod, which just means she is the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Joining us at the slide outs today are trainers Ceci and Emily to help demonstrate some of these behaviors.
Thank you, Brooke. Hi, everyone. I'm over here on this side of the stadium with Tuar. He's going to be demonstrating one of the very first behaviors that we teach these whales, and it is called a fluke present. Not only are we able to get a great view of their entire body in this position, but we also get easy access to the shallow veins that are located right here on the white underside of their toe flukes. At least once a month, our veterinarians can collect blood from these veins, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout that entire procedure. Now, throughout today's presentation, you will notice that we're going to be giving the whales back rubs, belly rubs, or even tail rubs. Killer whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one of the ways that we are able to strengthen our relationship with them.
That's right, Ceci. I am over here with Kayukit, who is the largest member of our SeaWorld San Antonio pod. Now, another important diagnostic tool is how much each whale weighs. Once a week, on a killer whale size scale located in one of our adjacent back pools, we can ask the whales for a slide out behavior that looks just like this. Now, as Kayukit is in the shallow area right here, you may notice that a large portion of his body is still in the water. This area, from the dorsal fin all the way down to the tail flukes, is called the peduncle, and it can house several large, powerful muscles weighing a couple hundred pounds. So with his tail in the water just like this, we would not get an accurate weight. So in order to solve that problem, we will ask the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. And that's how we know that Kayukit is weighing in at 9,510 pounds. Now these weights ensure us that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors let us know that our whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hi everyone, Tor and I have moved down to the glass with our new friend Ethan, all the way from Texas. Ethan, observational learning and mimicry play a very important role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they are seen learning necessary life skills by watching or playing follow the leader with their mothers or other members of their pod. Here at SeaWorld, they play follow the leader with us by copying our movements. Would you like to play a game of follow the leader with Tor? Yeah? Alright. Let's start by lifting our left arm all the way up in the air. Go ahead and wave it real big. Look at that. He is paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals, and we often see them doing different things like spy hops or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings or even when they play. Now with your help, we're going to be asking Tor for a big jump that we call a sighting bow. So go ahead and point to him with your left pointer finger and throw your arm across your body. Great job, he saw you. And he's gonna dive down to the bottom of this 40-foot deep habitat, and he's gonna use his powerful peduncle to propel himself up and out of the water.
Wow, wasn't that impressive? Everybody, Kayuki and I have moved down here to the glass with our new friend Nate. Go ahead and give everybody a great big wave hello. Nate, killer whales can communicate in a variety of different ways. One of those ways is through vocalizations right there on top of their head through their blowhole. Now, I want you to go ahead and ask Kayuki for that first hand signal. Very nice! Now, killer whales can also communicate by tapping various body parts on the surface of the water. Sound travels 4.5 times faster in the water as it does in air, so these sounds can be heard for miles. Let's see if Kayuki can demonstrate one of them today. Go ahead and stack your hands and karate chop. Perfect! Looks like he saw you. He's gonna go all the way down 40 feet to the bottom of the pool. You can come check it out as he uses that powerful tail flick for propulsion. And check this out! That was pretty loud, wasn't it? Nate, thank you so much for helping us out today. And let's give both of our volunteers a great big round of applause.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries about these incredible animals. For example, we know the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That is information impossible to obtain out in the wild. However, some information can only be gathered through field observation. This is why SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca Survey, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips it and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For our whales, it's just a fun demonstration, but for you, it's the thrill of the hunt. food a day. Depending on where they live and the time of year, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose serious threats to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
Challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all done to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
So much mystery. We are all inspired. Always one big world. And we share love. For each of us. As our hearts unite. And we come alive. Make it feel so right. And we see how marvelous is this one big world. Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation. Everywhere we go, miracles surround us, wherever we may roam. The privilege unites us to call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world, and we share our love that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite, and we come alive, make it means no life, and we see how marvelous this one big world.
ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn about these amazing animals, and we hope that you do too. Thank you for being with us, and have a fantastic